Hey there, folks. So this time I've remembered to take my microphone off of mute. So sorry about the earlier videos. Brawl has changed, right? So it's now a tier 9 instead of tier 8. Pommern is one of my favorite ships to take into Brawl. It's a lot like Bismark, but it also has torpedoes, which are kind of nice to have in a Brawl situation. So what we're looking at here is a 6-kilometer range, which isn't a huge range, but I consider the torpedoes on Pommern mostly as a defensive weapon. So if another boat is coming up alongside you, that's where you want to use the torpedoes. Other tier 9s that I have, Iowa's pretty solid. I do not like the Seattle. Buffalo is not a bad heavy cruiser. Fletcher, Yugamo, and Kitakazi. Yugamo is basically a torpedo boat. Fletcher and Kitakazi I consider more gunboats than torpedo boats. But Yugamo is basically like a baby Shimakaze. You don't have as many torpedoes, but you don't want to get into gunfights. So anyways, we're going to play this battle with Pommern, and let's see what the matchmaker gives us. So I am not having a bourbon at the current time. Maybe later tonight, but we'll see. And matchmaker found us something. So let's see what loads up. All right, so three player teams. We've got a cruiser and a DD. I'm not familiar with either of these boats. Kitakazi, that's a pretty formidable gunboat for a destroyer, and they've got 2 battleships, including a Pommern. So we'll see how this all works out.
Hands to action stations.
So I will always be shooting armor piercing for the most part, unless I'm just going after the DD. The armor piercing tends to just over penetrate on destroyers, but the HE can wreck their day. But because we have 2 battleships, I'll keep the AP loaded and rely on the secondaries, which are actually pretty good on Pommern. So we've got secondaries that reach out to 11.4 kilometers, which is plenty to cover the distance on these cap circles. So our DD is heading towards the cap. I don't know much about the Z44. I don't think it's particularly stealthy. I could be wrong about that. So let's check. So they're 5.9, not bad. Not bad. So there's their Pommern, just took a shot at me. My turn to return the favor. Z44 is going to have a problem with Kitakazi. Because Kitakazi is a hellacious gunfighter. Just use my hydroacoustic consumable because Kitakazi's pretty close. I don't want to be surprised by torpedoes, even though they're behind an island. So we just lost our cruiser. And we're going to lose Z 44 because we're being shot at and getting hit. And there he goes.
Looks like
now it's just
me.
me.
We're probably doomed.
That Kitakazi's going to be coming up on me.
Fire, fire, fire.
Disable the gun.
The enemy's about to win. Torpedoes to starboard.
Got some torpedo hits, which helps. Got those fires.
Problem solved, sir. Enemy battleship sunk. Battle ends in 5 minutes.
I'm probably not going to be able to take out this thing here. And there's the ED back there. Oh well, win some, lose some. So let's see how the scores come out. So first in team, which isn't surprising, these guys did not perform all that well. Kitakazi had a good game, had both of the kills for their team. And let's see, 8.25 million credits, so came away with something. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you on the next one.